have written now a little bit of everything. You start off not quite in horror. I mean, it's urban fantasy, but I've read it. It's horror.
Well, because all right, so because book one, Kingmaker, was in my head when I was writing Kingmaker, I was writing of age horror novel. That is absolutely what I was writing. It's just when the book sold, the publishing company was like, "Yeah, that's great, but we're gonna say we consider it an urban fantasy." And I'm just like, "Oh, all right. I guess now I'm an urban fantasy writer." So that's how that shift happened.
I mean, do you have like so we're gonna get to the middle grade as well, but do you have like a grand plan to eventually write a little bit of everything, or just whatever comes along?
No, it's whatever comes along. So like right now, I am trying not to write a British cozy mystery series because that's something that look here. I'm not going to put up with any judgment.
That was a supportive laugh. I support you writing a British cozy mystery.
And my agent gave me the same sort of supportive laugh, which was code for you are under contract for a lot of stuff right now. So why don't we focus on getting that stuff done? But on the flip side, if you do actually write it, know that it would take us no time at all to sell that series. So I'm like, oh, so there's that.
When I laugh like that, if it's just you and me in person, I'll follow it up by a joke because I can't help myself. But it is a laugh of great respect and even a little bit of envy that while you have all of this other stuff going on, you also have room in your brain for a British cozy mystery. Because I know another little bird whose name was Maurice Broaddus told me this past Saturday that Monday you were going to start a brand new middle grade book, which I'm very excited about. How'd that work out? It's Tuesday as we record this. Did that get started?
I am knee deep. I guess your audience can't see this, but I'm holding up some documents, which is the beginning of my research into what's going to be a historical middle grade novel.
I suppose we can't say much about that yet, but I've heard the premise and the history that it's based on. I couldn't be more excited. Looking forward to when it's available.
Yep, I'm curious to see how it'll turn out, frankly. So as I am with most of my projects, it starts off with a wild idea, and then like, oh, I wonder how I'll pull that off. So
if that becomes a British cozy mystery, then you really blow my mind.
Right.
You pull that off. I guess the British folks would have to come to Indianapolis.
Which I'm not above doing. Keep that in mind.
That's pretty standard for you to have multiple ideas going in your head at any given time, multiple. Now, on average, what are you comfortable with? Is there like a comfortable, if I don't have at least 3 story plates spinning in my head, am I comfortable? Or?
It's 3 to 6 is where I usually operate.
And then is it just like which one calls to me the strongest that I'm gravitating toward, or is it literally just like, okay, well, I put this one off for 3 stories and the deadline is such and I better get it done now?
Yeah, it's pretty much deadline driven. So right now, as of today, since I just turned in 2 short stories, I can now focus on getting this middle grade book done and out the door. So while I'm working on the middle grade, everything else would just sort of pause. But as ideas come to me for those other projects, I would just start slotting them away in the respective files so that when I'm ready to turn my attention to them, they'll be ready to go.